Dear friends, this is Magnificent Harvest in the heart of Napa Valley. We have all our team who are the vineyard experts who elected a few years ago to become as well a hop fantastic expert. This is Sophie who manages all our estates and vineyards, and we are together living a dream. The dream because we elected to plant some wonderful hops, Cascades, Mount Hood, Liberty, and many other kinds, as you can see around me, in the heart of Jameson Vineyards in Napa Valley. And traditionally, hops do very well where vineyards are planted. When you look at France as an example, the beautiful Alsace-Lorraine region, great hops. Burgundy, historically, as the monks occupied the region and built it, on one side of the road you had hops, on the other you had the grapes. My great-grandmother, Sophie, was a hop farmer, and she had a few acres of hop, and it helped her to live all along her life. She was harvesting the hops like we do, drying it, and then selling it to Burgundy breweries. Pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that's incredible.
So Sophie, why don't you explain us a little bit about how we organize hop planting, because every one of you should have a hop little garden in your garden, because this is always so beautiful to have and great aroma.
Yes, they're pretty incredible. So we planted this hop yard 3 years ago in 2017 with rhizomes, which are underground structures. That's actually the permanent structure of the plant. So every year these vines come out from the ground and they climb up these cords that we hang from our trellis system, which is a 6-meter high trellis system. These hops, they're actually called vines. They love to climb, so we give them a structure to climb on. They put up many shoots and we train them all the way to the top, and then they just fruit like crazy. The cones grow pretty slowly, and by the time they're ready to pick, they start to fall apart a little bit, they dry out a tiny bit, and they have this really these interesting little yellow granules inside called lupulin, and this is where all the aromatics come from for your beer, all that beautiful floral intensity.
When you talk about spirituality, when you talk about energy, when you talk about proportion, this cone, actually similar to the sunflower, brings the perfect proportion. As you do the measure, you are very close to Pythagore again in this unbelievable creation of nature. And we're very excited because a year ago we acquired the Oakville Grocery and we launched in a bigger way the Oakville Brewery. So all those wonderful hops will actually help the flavor of the Oakville Roastery. So not only are we based in Napa Valley with the Oakville Wine Merchant and the Oakville Grocery in the heart of Oakville, but at the same time in Napa Valley we're one of the only few who've dared to plant hops. And this is again a very exciting culture because the quality of our soil, Sophie, here is quite incredible for the hops.
Yeah, it is. It's a slightly heavier soil, and they seem to do really well here. There's a lot of water available for them and a lot of mineral content, and they're thriving. And we're very pleased.
So you could see this 6-meter beautiful structure that is often used in new gardening design as a separation to your neighbor. And it's a beautiful one, as you can see, because not only you can obviously look at it, but at the same time you can enjoy it. So let's get closer to Victor, who is managing as well with Sophie physically all those great vineyards that we have. And you could see his delicate hands separating the hops very gently. It's a very labor intensive exercise because one by one you need to harvest, but you could see that this is going to be a great harvest this year, right? Looking pretty amazing. And dear friends, you must come to the wine country because there's not only wonderful vineyards to see, but at the same time incredible agriculture. When you think about the theater of nature, you could think about all the polyculture that is coming back again in Napa Valley, including hops. This is the place to be. Come and visit with a beer. You'll be surprised.